at Ngozi Talk Shows, the Find Your Own Voice, led from within. So I'm on my own today, and I'm still asking if you can pray for Carol Ann Cooper. She's still recovering very slowly. We're taking it each day as it comes, and please don't forget her. She's still in a hospital. And so back to the topic. So our topic today is my unforgettable journey at YouTube Creator Creative. So I've just decided to talk about my journey yesterday going to a YouTube Black Creator Creative Creator Collective. It was a really amazing journey, and I've never been there before. I've always been invited online. I've been invited online, I think, twice to actually join them online. So it's very amazing. YouTube are very, very amazing, and they look after their content creators. And I've seen it online, but I thought I've seen it all. When I went there yesterday, it was an amazing journey. So if you are somebody who's really want to do something, or you always wanted to go on social media and create your content, and you're worrying about people, or you're worrying about worrying about if it's going to work or if it's not going to work, I would say just go for it. Nobody knows how things are going to end. So until you try, then you're going to know. So for me, just starting broadcasting Goes the Talk Show, it was during lockdown, and when you start something, you're like, oh, let me just try it. Maybe it's going to work, and you don't know how it's going to work. So one of the highlight for me, it was to meet to network with their fellow creators and from various niches, different background, and mostly like as Nigerians, mostly like a half of YouTubers they're from Nigeria. And is so amazing. And I don't know where other nationalities are, but I think half of it, the way Nigeria is so amazing. So I'll give a shout out to Nigeria. Well done, guys, for actually taking the opportunity and just using YouTube as a platform to actually change people's lives. Because every Black person I speak to are like, where you from? And they're like, I'm from Nigeria. What about you? I'm like, okay. So yeah. So it was really eye-opener just to look at the journey where Ngozi Talk Shows has been, and where Ngozi Talk Show is going, and just listening to other creators who have gone through the challenges, who have gone through the struggles. And the one thing that was one of the biggest YouTubers yesterday, so I'm like, give me some tips. And it's like 5 years of struggle non-stop with the content, with the YouTube, and 3 years full-time, not having to worry. Money is good, life is good. Now I don't have to worry about anything. So it was like, it took him actually 5 years to actually work on YouTube full-time and just focus on his salary, his business. YouTube is a business anyway. Let's focus on that. I was like, wow, that is a story. Yeah, so it was so beautiful just to meet other creators and different niches, and our knowledges were being tested as well. So it was so nice to do the quiz and answering questions, and at the same time having contest, like music contest, dance contest, um, quiz. Just it was so fun. But the most thing that actually surprised me, it was, you get invited to an event and they did everything from catering, three main course. I was so surprised. And the bar was open all day for free. No one got drunk, by the way, guys. No one got drunk. The wine was free, beer was free, alcohol was free. And I don't drink anyway, but no one got drunk, and everybody's just there. The attitude is so amazing just to be in the room. I think it was 1,000 people in there just to get into the room. I didn't get a chance anyway to take loads of pictures, guys, because it was my first time. And I was like, okay, is this real? When is your first time in doing something in person? You're like, is this real? So I didn't get a chance to take pictures, but I know uh, YouTube, they took loads of pictures of us. But for me, I didn't get a chance to take some pictures. I just wanted to take everything in, and also just to meet other creators and just have a chat to them, ask about their experiences and the challenges that they are facing on social media. So, but next time, I promise, when I go, I promise I'll take some pictures. I'll take loads of pictures. So it was really, really an amazing journey. Really, really amazing. So I would recommend anyone who wants to start like anything on social media, or if you have a dream. If you have a dream, just go for it. And there was one person that I spoke to, this girl, and she's big as well on YouTube. So I asked her the secret, and she actually shocked me. And she was like, Nomsa, when I started on my YouTube channel, people were laughing. I was like, what do you mean people were laughing? And they were like, she was like, people were laughing. They didn't believe in her dream. And she was like, when I hit 3 million, that's when people took me serious. So I was like, oh my God. But then it made me realize that actually your dream is your dream. It doesn't mean that when you have a dream, it's not the right dream. Sometimes the people will laugh at you, but you just have to keep going. Sometimes people will tell you that your dream is not big enough. You just have to, as long as you know your why, you just have to keep going. You just have to keep believing in that dream. And I couldn't believe when she was telling me this story that people were actually laughing. And I was like, what, are they laughing now? And she was like, no, they're not actually. That's when they started taking me serious. They said when she hits 3 million, that's when people started, they took it very, very serious. So it's very, very important to actually, when you have a dream in life, it's very, very important to actually um, keep your dream and just believe in your content as well, and also stay focused, believe in yourself. um, my early days on social media, it was the same as well. People were laughing and people telling me that my dreams is not good enough. Or sometimes I'll go and look for speakers and other speakers will laugh at me. But at the end of the day, we know what we want to do. We know what we want to achieve in life. So people can laugh, it's fine. People cannot believe in your dream, it's fine, but you have to believe in your dream. You have to believe in what you actually want to achieve in life, and make that and let it come to reality. And also there are challenges along the way. Challenges, social media, some people, they view like channels, they view based on views. Like sometimes I'll hear people saying, you don't have lots of views, but I can help you to get lots of views. I'm like, it's not about views. It's just, for me, it's about the content, and also using social media for my business. And it's just, you just have to believe in yourself, and you just have to believe in your dream as well. It's very, very important. uh, for the preparation and the expectations, I didn't have the expectations. The preparation, obviously, it was for me to prepare to just to be me, and present and go to talk shows and present my business, and also making sure that I am dressed up properly. Is very, very important to present yourself. Our table, actually, we won the dressing thing. Um, so we are all dressed up nicely. So we chose one girl to go up for dressing competition. The table that is dressed up well. So we asked her to go, and then she went up there and against the other people, and then she won because our table was, all of us were dressed beautifully. So it was really nice. One of the things that was beautiful. And the energy, it was awesome. I don't know if you guys, anyone know what's the name? If anyone knows Madam Joyce, the face of YouTube Black, the energy was so good. It was so amazing. It was awesome. It was everything, and everyone was so excited. And it was like, it was beautiful, really, really beautiful. Everyone was just so professional, and the creators. I took a video, guys. I'm gonna put the video later. All the creators, it was so amazing, really, really amazing. Just when you get into the room, you are with these people that do what you do, and the challenges that you face, you can share them. The success, you can share with them. They understand, they speak your language. So sometimes it's really, really good. So it was really, really good to actually just be there. And by the way, we didn't pay for everything. Everything was free. So for those who are wondering, so everything was free. So the event, YouTube, they've arranged everything. It was free. The food was free. Everything was amazing. Just first class. Really, really beautiful. And all you had to do is just to get there, get dressed and get there, and just get involved with other creators, get to know other creators, and connect. That's all we did. So YouTube arranged everything. It was really amazing, really, really amazing. And yesterday I just found out that they go on tour as well. So if I get invited, the next tour is Nigeria and Ghana. So if I do get invited to go on tour, obviously I will go. So YouTube is a platform I would recommend it. It's a good platform for, although the creators are complaining that TikTok has changed everything. They're saying the people have so much experience with YouTube. They're saying since TikTok appeared, it's no longer the same on YouTube. So TikTok has changed a little bit. It's changed how the content is made on YouTube. People don't have time really to go on YouTube and watch long videos. They watch short videos because of TikTok. So I think that's the negative part of it that I've learned yesterday. But the rest was so amazing, really, really amazing. And just being there with everybody, it was really, really amazing. So if you are a YouTuber and you're struggling, don't give up. YouTube, they look after the creators. Really, I didn't have any expectations. I didn't know we were going to be looked after. And the most amazing thing is like all the creators were there, and they're being, YouTube is bought everything to say this is alcohol, first class, and this. So you can all look after yourself and be responsible. And everyone was responsible. People were, those who were drinking alcohol, they were drinking alcohol as professional. No one really, there was no drama, there was nothing. It was so beautiful. And everything, just the staff were amazing. We were just there being treated like it was amazing. So I don't know the tour, when you go on tour, what happens, I don't know. But I'm looking forward for me to be selected to go on tour as well when they go on tour in Nigeria and Ghana. So I hope so. I hope Nkosi Talk Show will be selected and just have that experience and get to meet people, get to meet other creators as well. It was so amazing. And just to see the big YouTubers that you see on YouTube, and then now you're sitting next to them, is just so amazing. They are no different than anybody else. They are just, there's no security. They are just there like normal people. You just recognize them, or sometimes they give you their channel and you're like, wow, you are this person. Like, yeah. So how is the journey? And they tell you about the journey and you're like, wow, okay, so I'm not alone. So yeah, that is the amazing thing when you watch somebody who's got 3 million followers and you're sitting next to them and you ask them how the journey has been, and they tell you it's been a struggle. But once you reach this level, no more struggle anymore. So it was so beautiful, really, really beautiful. I think it's good for us content creators because it gives me hope. Like when I came out knowing that I just have to keep going. I just have to stay focused. I got this advice from one of the guys: stay focused with your nature, regardless of whatever, stay focused. And eventually you get there. And so yeah, it was so amazing. And also, like, these people, they are humbled people. All these YouTubers, they're so big. Like, if you were like going on TV, you see like they will have security, they will have this, they will have this. But once they got there, they just go into the venue. They were just normal people. And it was so fine. And they were willing to talk to everybody, to just enjoy. When they're there, they're not like we are bigger than you. No, they don't have that attitude. So it was, to me, it was something different, something really different. I'm not sure with the other social medias how they look after their people, whether they look after the creators, I don't know. But with YouTube, it was a good experience just to get invited and to show up and find somebody. You've got people looking after you, you've got waitresses everywhere. You've got just the staff, you've got everybody that is amazing. You've got bar where you just go and tell them what you need and they just save you, and you get to say thank you very much, and then you get to go home, and it just feels like it feels important. So I think that's the part that I loved about YouTube. And just the dream. I didn't know when I started this, I didn't know that one day I'm going to be part of YouTube, or one day I'm going to be part of those kind of event. I know I missed the trip going overseas somewhere. They were meant to select, I put my name down to be selected for holidays, but I missed that. I didn't get it. I didn't get it anyway. Some people did. So those who showed up were not at the event. They got a chance to travel in Europe. So with YouTube, you get different chances. You get to, like my children, and they get toys, free toys. They get coffees for free. They send you, YouTube will send you like vouchers for free. You get the vouchers. You get to get toys. Like my daughter, a few days ago, she got Lego. So they send you things. They send you like presents all the time. As a creator, it's like they acknowledge you that you are part of them when you actually partner with, when you qualify for YouTube partnership. So you get all these things, and then you get to select it to different events. Sometimes you go overseas, like in Europe, or you can go to Africa, the holiday, Japan, maybe 3 nights. So they say, put your name down, put your channel down. So some people, those who didn't come to the events, they got a chance to go. I think for me, I'm not sure whether it was Portugal, 3 nights in Portugal, but I did put my name down. I didn't get it in the end. I got to go to an event for free. So those are the things that as a creator, there's loads of benefits that you get on YouTube, really loads. I'm sure I have not experienced. I'm sure the more you get to a different stage, I think the more you get more benefits. So if there is somebody who is out there who likes to have a YouTube channel, and they're not sure about, I've got YouTube, I broadcast on YouTube, I broadcast on LinkedIn, I broadcast on Facebook, I broadcast on Twitter. I have never had experience. I've never had Facebook acknowledging my work. I've never had Instagram or Twitter acknowledging my work. But with YouTube, they're just there. They're just there. They acknowledge the creators, what you do. They will write to you. They will appreciate you. And it's like they'll send you like an email with 4 things to choose from. Like if you want to choose like this, you want to choose this, you get to choose whatever you want to choose. So now, like with this event, you get to go on tour with them. But what I don't know is whether the ticket, do they pay for the ticket? I'm not sure, but I know that everything else, they cover all that when you go on tour with them. So if you are somebody out there who has a YouTube channel and you're like, I don't have the time, I can tell you the benefits. They are so amazing. They are really, really amazing. My children, they're not YouTubers, but YouTube, they do send me things for my children. They do send me things for like vouchers for coffees, free coffees, toys, you name it. So like every month, almost every month, you get something from them. But in other social medias, I've not had that experience. So I don't know how they work. But with YouTube, so if you are somebody out there and you're like, okay, I have a channel, but I don't use it, just start using it. It was so amazing just to get in the room. You have these 1,000 people in the room that they have the same dream. They want to achieve something. They add value to the community. They are the voice of the community, and you are like, I'm part of this. So that is really, really amazing. That's what I've learned yesterday. But what I learned, no high heels. Don't wear high heels. Anybody, just buy nice shoes, flat shoes. So I was wearing high heels, but I managed to get through the day because I love my shoes. But that's another thing that I've learned, no high heels. There are some people who are wearing high heels because when you want to win something, a prize, was what I'm saying, no high heels. If you're wearing high heels, there's no way you can jump on the table. So because like they catch you off guard. They're like, the first person to jump on the table, you win this. And then you are still trying to get high heels. So no high heels. If you're going to YouTube, it's so fun, really, really funny. You get looked after. They expect nothing in return. All they expect is for you to do the work. It's just appreciation for them, like being part of them. So it was really, really, really amazing, really awesome. We didn't get to win the quiz yesterday, but we won the best dressed table. So everything else, which was awesome, it was good. We had to we just, when she said, anyway, now we're gonna see the prize, the table that is dressed best, we just had to put our hands up and say we want our table up there. So one of the girls, we just asked her to go up and represent everyone, and they looked at our table and they were like, yeah, it was good. So those are that was part of it, and also our knowledge were being tested as well, just to get to know about the YouTubers as well. And just the quiz was all about YouTubers. It was all about the content on YouTube, just for us to know what is going on and what YouTube is about as well. And it was so much fun, really, really so much fun. If you are on social media out there, if you're on YouTube and they invite you, just go, just drop everything and go, because it's so good to meet different people from different background, different level. Some people, they are like gamers, so when you speak to them, and then in lifestyle, they're so different, all different YouTubers. When you speak to them, they explain their challenges. And also the most challenges that people are facing is to consistently on YouTube, just to put videos out there every day. That is the biggest challenge. So that's what I've noticed. When you speak to people, they're like, my challenge is to do things consistently, to be on YouTube. That is the challenge. They are like, when they first started, they were like, they wanted it. And then once they hit like a 50,000 followers, then now it becomes a struggle, the time. So that's what I found, that people, everybody I was talking to, they were struggling. But the big ones that are big on YouTube, they just tell you that just get on with it and just keep going and stay focused as well, and know where you need to go, and just keep going and be consistent as well. And what else? And also the struggle, know that the struggle is the success. When they were like Mama Joyce, she was with YouTube before she was a YouTube before she became the face of YouTube. She was with YouTube for 3 years and on her channel, and then YouTube took her. So now she's the face of YouTube. So it was amazing. She's really, really nice. She has a beautiful heart, and she was helping us with the golden win anyway. So when we were winning, getting points, like doing the quiz, she would just come in and just try to help others as well that were struggling. Because it's not easy. Sometimes you listen to somebody's music on YouTube, and then they play the song and they're like, they just play the background, like and I expect you to remember the song. Sometimes it's hard. So she'll come in and just help us out and say, if you get this right, you get the points, and then you get to win, your table gets to win. So she was really, really nice. That party, she was really amazing. And what time were we there for? 1:30 till 7:30. It was a long day, but the day just went that quickly. And before you know it, we were just going out. But the only problem is there's no internet, because the venue where they are is big and is protected. Is protected. So there's no way out. There is no internet. You can get internet like a little bit if you go and stand somewhere else, but because of how the building is built, is just so protected, you can't get internet. So I think that is the downsides of it, but that's how it has to be. It's safe. It has to be like that. So I think that is it wasn't just a thing. So I think that is the downsides, that we couldn't do live. We were hoping that when we were there, we were all just gonna go and do live stream, but we couldn't. So the only thing we can do is just take pictures. But for that, it was so beautiful. No one is judging anybody as well. When you go in, everyone has this mindset of connection, getting to know people, getting to know their channel. And that's the mindset that people have. And I think that is amazing. And everyone is so happy when it just yesterday, I just saw that, you know what, these guys are so happy. They are just so happy with what they do. And it's just amazing. So if you are somebody who is out there and you're like, I love to broadcast one day, just go for it. It's good. Go for it and just keep going regardless of whatever you want to do in life. Just keep going. At the beginning, I mentioned the girl that I spoke to, and she said, Nomsa, people used to laugh at me when I first started my channel. She said people used to laugh, her family used to laugh at her friends used to laugh at her. And she said now she hits 3 million. No one is laughing. People are taking her serious. So I said to her, how do you feel now, knowing that people are laughing at you? And she was like, it's the best feeling that, you know, it's just, she got that strength to keep going, even though people were laughing. She had that strength. She kept going. She kept going. She didn't give up. And she knew that her dream was her dream. And that's what happens when you have goals that you want to achieve. People are not going to believe in your goals. People are not going to take you serious. So instead of getting distracted with all what people think, you just have to stay focused. She said her only success and help to help her to where she is, it was to stay focused, knowing that the dream was her dream, not somebody else. And I find that it has helped me as well with my journey in life. There were things that sometimes I'll make a decision, people will laugh. People will tell me that I'm not good enough. But because I believe in myself, like I said, when I started in Ngozi talk shows, I think that was 2 years ago, last year, when I put a message in the group and somebody said in Ngozi talk shows, which one is that I wouldn't even dream of, in a way that she was like saying, actually, I am better than Ngozi talk show. But you know what? When people say things like that, you just have to let people have their own opinion. But those opinion, it doesn't mean that you have to believe in them. It does not mean that they are your story. So for me, I had to keep writing my own story. I had to keep, when did YouTube started conducting me, actually? I think that was last year. Yeah, when I became partnership with them, then they started writing to me. They started updating me, acknowledging my work. But this year is when they started sending gifts. They send gifts like this month is gift to go in one of their events. So I'm not sure next month what their gift is gonna be like. Or sometimes it's simple, they send different things just to as a appreciation, as a token of appreciation. So that is good. That is really, really good. Facebook is just Facebook. It's been Facebook for me. I never got anything from Facebook. So to me, that is Facebook. By Facebook, what they do, what I've heard, Facebook, if they recognize your content, those who broadcast every day on Facebook as well. Facebook, they do something different with YouTube. If they like your content, they make an offer to work with you. So that's what I know about Facebook, that if they see that there is potential, so they will work with you. Danny, everybody knows, what's his name? What's his name? He does the content for relationships. Yeah, he makes videos with the Facebook direct. So he used to make his videos on his own. So that's what I know. I heard his story that he one day he woke up and he was tired. I think he's content. He had been doing it for years. He was really, really tired. And then he just one day his videos went viral, and then Facebook offered him an offer to actually work with him. They create his videos, so he just have to do the work. He comes up with the ideas, but he works. That's what I know about Facebook. So those who are on Facebook, they are different. These channels are different. So that's what I know. I think Instagram, because Instagram is now Facebook. So if you are broadcasting on Instagram, that's why you're gonna get, because Facebook and Instagram is one now. So Twitter, I'm not sure about Twitter. I haven't got a clue. I've not had any stories about Twitter. LinkedIn, I've not had anything about LinkedIn. I'm still learning about LinkedIn. I've not met anybody. So even yesterday, the YouTubers there, it's just YouTube and TikTok. Whoever you talk to, YouTube and you talk, they're like, "Are you on TikTok?" I'm like, "No, I'm not." They're like, "Yeah, I think YouTube before used to be really different, but now they're saying TikTok has affected YouTube. It's not the same anymore. So the creators, they're saying it's not the same anymore. So those are the things that, when you go to this event, you go and learn from other people who have struggled and they're successful, but they have struggled. So you get to listen to their struggles. You get to listen to the success as well, the beauty with success. You get to listen to everything. But the most thing that I love about YouTube creators, content creators, is those who are big. When they come to the event, they are just like, unless you recognize them, you wouldn't know until you start speaking to them. They're like, "Wow, I've got 10 million followers." So you're like, "Wow, okay." But unless you recognize them, because like for me, I go and see other channels, but when somebody shows up, I'm like, I recognize him, I recognize that one, I recognize her. So that is the beautiful thing about it, that I find. If anyone wants to, if anyone is a YouTuber and you're doubting yourself, that is the beauty that I find, that their events, they're really, really useful. It's like bringing the community together, and they acknowledge that you have a voice in their community, you help people. So in that way, for them to bring everybody together as a thank you and looking after you all day. Because I was like, I'm gonna go and get myself some food, and I'm gonna go get everything. So what they do is they have different things already ready for you and everything. They ask if you're allergic to anything, but then you show up with the food is there, the bar is there. If you drink, they trust that you're going to be professional because you're there for business. They put everything there for you. As an adult, you have to make that decision that I am responsible for my own action, because the wine was there, the beer was there, everything, non-alcoholic beer was there. So to them, they trust that as a creator, as somebody who is a voice to the community, you'll come here to be responsible. And obviously, if you misbehave, you're not going to be invited back. So I think that's what I actually saw. That is amazing. Just to go to the bar and say, "May I please have this? May I please have this?" And go to the food and say, "May I please have this? May I please have this?" Eat as much as you want, and then you just go there and just sit there and talk to people, and they just listen to people's stories and connecting with people. And I think that's amazing. You guys can agree with me that that is amazing, and without spending a penny as well. So to me, I think that is amazing. I something that I didn't expect. I didn't know about YouTube that they do. Um, but I am aware now that that's what they do. They look after their content creators. So if you are a content creator and you're wondering whether YouTube is the right channel, just go for it. The benefits, they are very, very good. It's just sometimes like when things comes by post, and my children, they open up like, I didn't order anything, what's that from? And then it opens, like it's from YouTube. And my youngest daughter, she goes, my mom is a YouTube, and then she'll start opening it, and it's just to look at the smile from the children as well, or the smile from you. Like if you were to say you go on a holiday, sometimes people can't afford holiday, or if you don't want to go, um, if they send you a holiday or you can't afford it, uh, then they give you a holiday for free just for broadcasting your own content and just putting it for them to them with their platform. To me, I think that's more than enough. Yeah, it is amazing. That's what they do. You get to go on holidays. You get to have maybe 5 nights, 3 nights. For me, the offer was 3 nights. But unfortunately, I put my name down. Somebody beat me to it. So it's a first come, first serve. If somebody respond before you, they get it. So those are the things that the benefits, they are ending benefits with YouTube. So if you are a content creator who is very lazy and you didn't know that with YouTube, they look after you, they do. So just be one of those people that create your goals and take action and be consistently with your goals. The power of persistence is very, very important, and also is good for business. It's good for business because when you meet people, you get to learn. These people, they are not just YouTubers, they have their own businesses as well. So you get to learn from them, and the mindset as well. It helps with the mindset. So it's very, very important. And just people sharing stories, individual stories, and the rejection, how they've been rejected by people and how they've navigated challenges is just so amazing. It's so crazy. It's like you have these broadcasters, they are all in one room. And when it's time to go crazy, they go crazy. And some of them are broadcast, like we do this for work. And then entertainers as well. Obviously, if you are a YouTuber, you gotta have some talent. Everybody's talented, so you have to work on your talent. And when they call and they say, "Wow, we want somebody to sing a song," go on stage, sing a song. We want somebody dance contest. All these people, they just there. They are just like so talented. So you got to be part of that. Just be part of that. It's just so amazing. Just see if you're talented, just get in there, get out there, put yourself out there, get out of your comfort zone, and just live a life and just work on your goals and your dreams and know your purpose, why you are here on earth, and cultivate a resilient mindset, and also know your journey and know your big why. Understand your big why. When you understand your big why, then you stay focused. That big why will carry you through. For me, my big why, I have so many reasons why I cannot live a ordinary life. I don't want to be like anybody, like just ordinary. If you call me dancer, I can dance. If you say, wow, Nomsa, do this, I can do it. But it's because I take time to actually work on my talent. I take time to work on myself. I take time to actually understand who is Nomsa, just get to know myself without letting people judge me. So I just sit there and pray. I pray and ask God to show me the real me. So the real me, if you call me on dance stage, I'm there. If you call me on this stage, I'm just gonna be there. It's just crazy. So, but it's really amazing. It's just so amazing. And just to go yesterday and just see how other content creators are, their behavior, their attitude, everything. They're so beautiful. They have a beautiful heart. You know, in order for you to actually have a voice in the community, it comes with a heart. So they have this beautiful heart to everybody that you talk to. They're just loving and caring. And but next time when I go, I'll make sure that I take pictures. Yesterday I was more like, okay, let me get to know everybody first. So now I know that next time I go, I'll get loads of pictures because everybody wants to take pictures. They're like, have you taken a picture? Would you like to take a picture with me? Would you like? So in the end, it's either becomes that or you get to know other people. So for me, it was like, I just need to get to know these guys, meet other content creators and connect with them and collaborate. Is good for collaboration as well. You don't have to look for people outside if you want to collaborate with people. If you have 1,000 people in the room, so that means they were also oversubscribed as well. So they had to, the younger ones that are under 18, last minute, they have to tell them not to come. So they go email that they are oversubscribed. So they just cutting off the ones that are under 18. So that's what they did because they were oversubscribed in the venue. So it was really, really nice. And just connecting with people that have same dreams, similar goals, similar values, and they know what they want. And these people have their own businesses, they have their own channels, and some of them are students. And they're like, I find it hard to actually fit in schoolwork. I'm a student as well. And but I have to do it. I have a business, I'm a student, I have children. So I just do everything. I just find time and just do everything. You can find time if you really, really want to do something. You will find time and do it. Just find time and just do it. And that's what life is about. If you don't do it, no one will do it for you. So you might as well get on with it. I'm studying, and at the same time, like last week, I was doing exams. I had 12,000 words to do, and I had some research analytics, do some research and do analytics, get the results and do all these things, you name it. Some days I could stay on the computer awake all night, but in the end, it's worth it. When you finish the task, it's worth it. So that is my life story. I've got 2 children. I've got a business, and I'm a student. And I come here live and broadcast live, but I don't watch TV though. I don't watch TV. This is my time, my break time. Like when I come here on social media to broadcast, is the time for my TV, for my break. I don't have a break anymore. But when I'm at work, I do have a break. My work is so beautiful because I can just get on with things in my own time. I can schedule my own time. So that is good. Now that we're having a break, I think we're starting this week. Is the module released? I think the module will be released, yeah, this week. So is it 25th or today? I'm not sure. I don't think it's today. I would have seen the message. So the module will be released. I've had a break last week and this week. So the module will be released this week. So that's when the funny next week. I think the funny begins next week. So I'll start again and then I have a break for Christmas. And then the next year that will be me done. So, but I'm excited. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish or I'm just gonna keep going till I get something. So that is me keep going. I'm in a stage where studying is more to do research. It's more to do with my work, like how helping my clients. I need to understand their personalities. I need to understand they go deep into their intelligence, how intelligence works, but not just something that I learn. I need to do some research, the difference with the different background. I need to do so many things in order for me to be able to create and go to talk show and so people can actually learn something. So that's what I'm trying to achieve at this moment. That's what I'm achieving, to make sure that I have those qualifications. And when I teach my clients, I teach them something, the skills that I have learned myself, not that I've gone to Tony Robbins, I've learned all that. No, I just need to actually do some research, is just the thing that I cannot stand, analytics. Just doing the results and interviews and then having to actually analyze them is the part that is a bit crazy, but it's worth it. Once you understand it, it's worth it. So those are the things, that is the journey that I'm taking. And being on social media and broadcasting, I don't know where it would take me. The good thing about me, when I do something, I know the ending in mind. That I've created two groups. I've created Nkosi Talk Shows. Nkosi Talk Shows is a group that represent a millionaire mindset. Unique billionaire mindset is where my life needs to end. I need to be a billionaire one day. So that's why I have those group that stages after stages. So that's what that represent, the character, the journey where I need to be. So that's how my journey is. And if you are somebody people are laughing, and guess what? Let them laugh. If you create your dreams are for you to follow through them. You are the creator of your destiny. You can rewrite your past. You can rewrite your story. How you want your story to be told, you can rewrite it. How you want your life, how you want to design your life, you can design it yourself, not anybody else. Anyone else, they get to watch you designing your life, or they get to play a part in your life, or they get to get involved. Those are the choices, that the rooms where you can let people in, either to help you, to guide you through, or to hold your hands, or to mentor you. When it comes to the negativity, when somebody comes in with the negativity, that is not your story. But if you choose to make it your story, it's a destruction. So if you have a story, you have these things that you want to achieve, just go for it. Whatever you want to achieve, just go for it. Don't worry about challenges. Challenges that will come your way. Nkosi Talk Shows is now on YouTube. But when we started Nkosi Talk Show, it was a Legacy Wealth Talk. So I showed up one day, when it was Legacy Wealth Talk, I showed up one day My friend said the legacy wealth shop talk Nomsa, I'm kicking you out. And she kicked 2 people out. And then me, I was like, I don't understand what is going on. And she was like, I'm kicking you all out. So for me, overnight, I had to ask Desmond O'Connor to create. I had to go on you instead of me crying, making phone calls, complaining. I had to go on Facebook, find a name for the talk show. And Facebook kept giving me my name. Gossip Talk Show is my name, my legal name actually. Nomsa is the short version, or is the middle name of my name. So Facebook keeps giving me Nkosi because my name on Facebook is Nomsa. So, but Nkosi, Facebook, they don't know that is my name. So they kept giving me the talk show name Nkosi Talk Shows. So I was like, it is my name. Can't you give me something else? So then in the end, I accepted the name. And then I went on GoDaddy and I put the name. It's actually a domain. It was there as a domain in my name. So Legacy Wealth Talk. And then I was like, okay, overnight I had to give Daisy the name and say, Desmond, could you please create branding overnight? By tomorrow morning, it has to be Ngozi Talk Show in all my social media. And that's the good thing when you have somebody that you trust. So by the time 1 o'clock the following day, Ngozi Legacy Wealth Talk has changed it to Ngozi Talk Shows. I had to explain to the audience why the name has changed, but I had been kicked out and my friends had been kicked out. So those are the challenges that you will face when you go through life. So I had been kicked out. Imagine if I have been kicked out and then focused on blaming this person, or when she kicked me out, I was like, I need to think. What can I do? Ngozi Talk Show, Legacy Wealth Talk needs to continue. But how is it going to continue? So I had to find a name. And finding a name, I had to brand everything. When I woke up the following day, my Facebook was branded. Everything was branded. The designer just worked. Desi was like, sure, I'll change it. So by the time I woke, it was 1 p.m. the following day, everything was changed. We didn't have a channel then. That's why I'm saying when you have a problem, things happen for a reason. We were broadcasting on Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, it was just Facebook and Twitter. We were not on YouTube. So when we got kicked out, that's when I said to Des, can you add YouTube channel as well? Can you create YouTube as well? So we were not on YouTube. We're not broadcasting on YouTube. So when I woke up in the morning, YouTube was branded. The channel was created. So that's how my journey began. So we just continued with the broadcasting, and they showed up. Speakers showed up. And when they showed up, I had to explain to them that it's no longer Legacy Wealth Talk, it's Ngozi Talk Shows. So it has to continue. But then as after I registered the name, now I'm realizing that everything happened for a reason, because my name is Ngozi, and Ngozi Talk Shows is not something that was planned. It wasn't planned. And I kept saying, can you give me the different name? And in the end, you know, when you are like stressed, and in the end, I was like, that's my name. I was like, okay, sure, I'll take it. So I took it. So now when I go, I look at my passport, Ngozi, that's the talk show is named after me. So that's how life is the journey that I have had to begin. Is the challenges that I had to face getting kicked out. We didn't do anything. We just got kicked out. But through that journey, I had learned so much about broadcasting and having people around me as well that like supporting me. I just needed that one person just to support me. And I didn't even talk about it. I don't even know how I dealt with this kicking out. I'm not sure if I even take any notice of it, because it was a shock. So I had to go. some of the videos that we've created for 1 year, I had to delete them because I didn't want them on my channel. So the videos that we made for 1 year, I had to remove them on my page, on Ngozi Talk Show's page. So I had to remove those videos. I had to delete them. And then that's how we ended up on YouTube. And today, Ngozi Talk Shows is on YouTube. So that's how the disappointment, the tears that ended up giving us the glory. So that's how I ended up on YouTube. And then after I got kicked out, that's when I realized actually let me apply LinkedIn to LinkedIn and see if they can allow me to broadcast live. So I applied on LinkedIn after I got kicked out. I wasn't on LinkedIn either. I wasn't broadcasting on LinkedIn either. When I was with the Legacy Wealth Talk, we were just broadcasting on Facebook and Twitter. So we were on Twitter as well. I don't think so. No, we were not either. I think it was just Facebook. We were just focusing on Facebook. So that's when I made an application to LinkedIn, and then it was approved by LinkedIn. No, it was approved, and then it took like 2 months for me to realize that they approved my broadcasting because they didn't send me an email, they just approved it. So one day when I was going through something on LinkedIn, that's when I realized that actually they've approved for me to broadcast. So yeah, so that's when the disappointment turned into beautiful moment of life. So sometimes when you go through things because God wants you to become something better. So we were focusing on Facebook. Now we are on Twitter. We broadcast on LinkedIn, YouTube, and now YouTube, we are part of YouTube. So that's how my life began. So I need to see how to broadcast on Amazon. I can broadcast on Amazon, but I need to work that out. But that would be maybe next week. So that is, I actually might be this week. So that is the excitement about the challenges of life, challenges that can turn your life into beauty. So if you go through something, don't look at it. When I got checked out, actually, I was shocked in a way that actually the audience, because everyone was sending me that moment, I'm getting checked out on, we getting told that we can no longer broadcast it together or whatever happens, I don't know. It was my idea anyway in the first place. But then it getting checked out, and when you are being checked out and the audience are sending you messages and they're like, oh, I appreciate you. Like, you have no idea, appreciate me, I've been kicked out. So now you have to create a plan. How can I help be a voice of my audience now? So you have to create a plan. But the plan, it was good. It was really good because Facebook, I just went and type in talk show names. Facebook gave me my name, my legal name, which was good. Went on GoDaddy and I registered Ngozi Talk Show as a domain. It was already there. So I registered that. And then I went on YouTube. I wasn't on YouTube. So I was like, Des, could you please brand the YouTube as well? So be part of YouTube as well. It was meant to happen because it's not something that we were doing. So sometimes things are meant to happen. When things go wrong, that means there is a door that has been opened. So you just have to stay focused, because you don't know what's in front of you. So for me, that was my journey when it comes to life. So now when I'm seeing myself yesterday on YouTube, I'm like, I was meant to be a YouTuber. It happened by accident. I'm like, I was not meant to be a YouTuber. It happened when I got kicked out, and I was like, this is the channel where I might as well be on it as well. So just enjoy life, guys. And I'm gonna have to go now. And that has been my story for yesterday, and it will be my story forevermore. And guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel, Facebook, like our page and follow us. And God bless. Live with grace.